probably.
All right, well, I'll be honest. I was a bit disappointed in this draft line in the, you know, in this dead. What the hell's the word for it? The,
Oh man, we're
Great
starting off
deadline.
great. We're starting off
oh,
great.
my brain's
This
been
is an
scrambled.
amazing episode, everyone.
My brain's been
Oh,
scrambled, boys.
oh man.
Your brain's been scrambled. I haven't slept.
The deadline, yes, the trading deadline. It was actually
Damn.
I was as Schmaxa would say, I'm disappointed as fuck. So welcome to another episode of Ball Banter. Of course, it's Pep, it's Apple, it's T-Man. No Tall today, so we do have Schmaxel back at it again to give
Upgrade.
us some takes
We saw that.
on January being good or something like that. I don't know. But it's
Oh, great. We're
Schmaxel,
gonna have
so
to talk
it's
about
expected of him.
January now. We have to talk about January. That's great.
So we do have some topics. Obviously, the trading deadline, not much happened. There was really one big splash move. We'll get to that in a bit. We do have an interesting segment. We're going to go through the awards that you can win at the end of the season. We're going to talk about who we think should be winning each award as of right now. And
The
then
players can win. The fans
Yes.
cannot win the
T-Man,
award.
okay, Pat, before we start,
Yeah.
T-Man, I just really need you to, listen when other people talk, okay? Please.
I do listen. I
guys
just
don't
Apple.
anybody-
Apple.
You're doing
Apple.
it right now.
I
You're
went
doing
over
it
this
right
with
now
my
as
friends
we
during
speak.
class.
You're doing it right now
Okay.
as we speak, okay? We need you to
I
lower
don't
the
listen,
political
but I comprehend. I comprehend exactly what you're saying. I just don't
People are
listen to it.
talking, okay? People are in the process of talking, and here you go. Yeah, and I agree with that. So loud.
I don't
So-
do that. What are you?
okay,
What
shut
are
up,
you talking
shut up. The
about?
both of you, shut up.
All just
Both of
silence
you.
and just let talk.
I didn't even get through the topics, and y'all are already at each other's throats. Anyways, the third topic is going to be the best and worst case scenarios for some of these teams that we will be seeing in the playoffs. Because as of now, January has officially clinched. July is officially 6 games ahead with 6 games to go. Not mathematically clinched, but at this point, it would be a miracle if we saw it happen. They pretty much are clinched as of now. With that being said, shall we get into the trading deadline,
Thanks,
which
bye.
really didn't have much going on, I'll be so honest.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
had the Nessie trade though.
That's pretty much all
Yeah,
we
no,
got.
think about the Nessie trade, right?
That's it, and I liked it. Pep, I gotta say, some people did hate on you for it. I liked it. I really liked it.
I don't blame him. I'll be 100% honest. I don't blame him. This is what I like to call a risk trade. It's a matter of, I see that July's officially now a contending team, and unfortunately, since everyone's equally really close to the bottom of the league, no one was accepting to tank officially except for September. I will say Nessie was not the target to acquire. I thought February was going to start selling, but unfortunately there was no interest, so I couldn't get Stefan like I really wanted to, but
I also tried that for 4 weeks or 5.
obviously during coaching couch I went after Henry Lawson, which didn't work, so I went to September. I forgot they had everyone for the right price, and I tried to shoot them a deal, which I'll get to later, but Backshot said nope, it has to be a round 1 pick, which I've said before I would never do that, but I do think Nessie is worth it in this scenario, because if she works into this lineup, it will be a great trade for July.
So my opinion on this trade is it's a really equivalent trade between both teams. I mean, September gets another round 1 added to pretty much their round 1 pick one, pretty much guaranteed at this point, unless another team decides to tank. And you get Vessel, who's a really solid AI. But here's the thing. I feel like Vessel's going to have a little bit of trouble at September based on the supporting cast around him. September definitely aren't the greatest team. Their record shows that. We don't talk about today what they did, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, they're not the greatest
know,
team. Because the coach who just lost to them.
And July gets Nessie, which is just another risk, as you said before, Pep. I talked in a VC with you. I think barely you lose this trade, just barely. And the reason because of this, we don't really get to see Nessie shine that much except for like 1 to 2 games. And again, it's because of the September supporting cast. So I'm excited to see what Nessie can do. Somebody's gonna lose this trade, and I can somebody's gonna lose a trade, and whoever the September head coach is next season, gonna have a lot of fun. Just saying.
Am I?
You good? You good, teammate?
Okay, I thought I was bleeding. I thought I was bleeding for a second.
What the fuck?
That would have been interesting. But so, my thoughts on this. First of all, I feel like Pep just saw that there wasn't going to be anything interesting, and we were like begging for it to happen. He was just like, "Fine, I'll do it myself." He did the Thanos thing.
I did wake up out of hibernation for this. I am well known around the league for not trading that often, unless it's for a very small thing here and there. But this was like the biggest trade that I've made so far with this July team.
It feels like I'm bleeding. Oh,
what do you mean?
What?
It feels like you're bleeding.
What?
It feels like I should be bleeding. Like my back here. I just keep. Ow.
Did you hit something?
Show the camera.
I don't know what happened.
Did you get shot? I thought you were Canadian, not American.
Okay.
They don't do school shootings in Canada, right? It's an American thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but anyways, Nessie. Great pick. Really? Like the DA is insane.
Yeah. T-Man! We talk!
He's talking!
We talk!
I'm sitting here with an open fucking mouth. I can't believe you.
Please!
Grow some manners.
No.
Christ.
Great fucking DA. I think Nessie is really underrated because she didn't work at September because I think September was just too fast. It's not that Nessie didn't work, but Nessie, like every single player, they will work if you use them right, and September didn't use them right. Do I think it's a bad move to throw Nessie off the boat? Yes. Do I think it's good for July because they gain some very much needed depth for playoffs? Absolutely. Is it worth the round 1? Yeah, probably.
I think this is just a time will tell for this trade. Best case scenario, Nessie somehow fits well with Jan, and then all of a sudden, we have an extra season. Instead of having Doc, you have Nessie, which would probably be terrifying for the rest of the league. Worst case scenario, she doesn't fit well with Jan, and we just build a little bit more around her. What? But what is T-Man saying? Did his mic just die?
No.
Is he just trying not to interrupt?
I think
he's talking silently. We hushed him like a dog.
I will say though, I think Backshots did do a good job because originally the trade was going to be I would send him a round 2, and if we got past round 1, it would become our round 1, which it would be a conditional pick. It would be a conditional pick, which me and T-Man both saw in a trade later that day. That's outside this league, but we'll go over that on our own because I am dead inside from that.
Yeah, baby.
Actually, yeah. I think everyone but Schmaxel knows about this trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
maybe
it's a hockey thing. Basically,
don't fucking know that one.
So I'm a Rangers fan, a New York Rangers fan, and our best player Artemi Panarin has left. He has now joined Apple's favorite team, the LA Kings, and we got a conditional round 3 and some rookie I've never heard of before.
It's like the Luka trade way back then in basketball where Lamarche was just dying because of it.
This trade actually broke me, and it made me realize that I've somehow have made better moves than a professional hockey general manager. T-Man was being an asshole about it. He told me, "Hey, I'll take Jan for what'd you say, like Peyton Lindell in a third." So
that's a good deal right there.
It made me realize that when Hassler offered round 3, he was somehow foreshadowing what I would unfortunately be seeing later on during the season. But but like I said, with Backshots, he definitely had me cornered because the only other offer I had at the time for Vessel was Rotus and like around 3, so it was definitely something, but Yeah, that's listen, I have more to rant about the Panarin trade, but I want to be slightly more professional since this is the Big Ball League. Did you have a joke for the Nessie trade there, T-Man? You were talking about it all week.
Yeah,
Do tell.
I was.
Do tell.
No,
What you
I
mean
don't think
no?
so.
Why?
I'm not. I can't interrupt people.
Well, you have the floor.
No.
You have the floor, T-Man, so by all means, go right ahead.
Okay, I'm still not gonna say the joke because I feel like it's more funny if I don't say it now
Oh,
that you're all expecting it.
right.
But anyways, my thoughts. I don't get this from September's perspective. Like the value in theory is there, but what are they gonna do with a bottom 4 pick? Like, you're not gonna get a player as good as Nessie with what I think is going to be one of the final 4 picks in the first round. Vessel is solid, but Nessie is way better, and I don't know. Like, even with the fact they have round 1 pick 1, Nessie's DA is good enough that the round 1 pick 1 is just going to be Nessie. That's the best case scenario for round 1 pick 1 is that it's Nessie again.
Yeah.
A player of Nessie's caliber.
What?
And why
Why are you streaming?
why are you streaming?
You want to talk about not interrupting? What the hell are you doing?
Does the stream like kind of count as our weekly someone joining?
Not really.
It's just okay. What the?
It's
His
just
camera's
awkward.
frozen too. He just looks stupid.
I'm not frozen.
Pep, I feel like that's true regardless of whether or not his camera is
Pep,
frozen.
you better be watching this. Pep, you better be watching this.
Why would I be watching this? I'm recording the call so that way they can see us.
You should watch it either way.
No,
Oh,
I
I think I probably know what it is.
Is it good? Oh my god, there's like multiple things this could be. This could be 2014 Stanley Cup final where the Rangers lost to LA. Yeah, that was a fun day. It could be the one time I cried for a hockey game when we lost in New Jersey back in 2012. It could just be the trade, or it could be someone's house. It could be someone's house.
Right.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
what
true.
is
Apple
right?
was going through like a
Who
phase
did?
where he would dock. Like 30 minutes ago, Apple was just searching for people's houses. That's what he was doing. So there is a chance that if Pep was to open the stream, it is one of our houses.
But yeah, it's definitely one of those. Time will tell who won the trade. Although I will say I won't be taking criticism from a guy who sold even more for season 2 AI Simon Chapman, and I definitely won't be taking criticism from a man who watched Alvin Case play 2 games and decided to trade him for nothing. So that's all I have to say about that.
My gain.
Staying on the topic of October, actually, because we know that was Hasler who you're talking about.
It wasn't.
That was Ghost.
That was Ghost.
Let's go.
Great job.
All right.
All right. So let's
Wow.
move into some of the other trades that we've seen so far. What about Earl Towns for a round 4, everybody? What a
This is-
great trade.
Earl
biggest-
Towns is
this is
worth
one of the
way more
biggest
than
trades.
around 4, but like it doesn't matter. This isn't a significant trade. Earl Towns has
the
more
history of the
value.
player, not worth
This
it.
is the
Been around
biggest trade
for-
of the century, in my opinion. I
Yeah,
mean,
the Earl Towns is
players
really
that
going
Earl
to push
Towns-
February over the edge. The Earl Towns was the piece February was missing. Like not keeping Loop Duke and Simon Chapman, not having one of the most stacked rosters in BBL history. No, fucking Earl Towns.
They will save this.
Schmaxel, kick him. Schmaxel, kick him. Now.
What?
What?
Now. Stop.
I didn't even
interrupting
interrupt that time.
Stop interrupting me.
He didn't. Wait, what?
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 I didn't even interrupt
did,
you that
right?
time.
Yo,
You did.
Apple.
You did. You did.
No.
You did.
What?
You did.
Okay. Next trade. Next trade.
Yeah.
Next trade. Too bad. Next trade.
I love Ball Banter so much.
March
This is
receives
a great podcast.
Evan Mason, August round 3, April round 4, and October round
Oh,
4 For January's round 2, I actually like this trade from Hassler,
Hell yeah.
considering
Hell yeah.
that will most likely be one of the top round 2 picks.
All those
Also,
assets
I-
for round 2 is crazy.
Also,
Well, they're not
I
useful
do
assets, but like
love that March is getting. I'm sorry, I just gotta. I gotta jump in here because before you all start talking about October, I gotta glaze ropes because I think Evan Mason is really good. It's exactly what ropes needs right now to finish off his fast core, and this is just like a good piece. Do I think round 2 pick 1 is a bit overkill?
Okay,
Yes, I also told him, but still.
Okay. Don't get ahead of yourself there, Sraxel. You have an entire playoffs to go.
Oh yeah, I do, and I'll win them.
But yeah, listen, Evan Mason is severely underrated in my opinion. He's
Yes.
very good. Although I still do like that most likely will be a top round 2, and if Hassler really wants to, he can do a ladder trade and perhaps get another round 1 if he throws the right price at another team that has a round 1 as of right now. That's something that I might be planning on doing depending on how far we go in the playoffs. So it definitely depends
Yeah.
on that. And
Yeah. I'm trying not to interrupt.
you're good.
I'm trying to wait.
You're good.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get
Okay.
offended.
hey, he's doing good.
Apple
Okay,
wanted to say something
but-
too.
Oh, I didn't.
I don't care what Apple has to say. Anyways,
Oh.
I honestly do like this from both sides. October wasn't going to use it.
Hey, yeah, I agree with that take. I mean, that's just beautiful from October. I mean, you get all those assets, useful assets out of the way. You weren't going to use Evan Mason in the first place. I mean, and the round 3s and round 4s, what are you going to get? Okay, getting a round 2, especially in this year's draft, not this year's league, pretty important. I kind of lost plot. That's okay.
We know you lost the plot, Apple. Don't worry.
It's clear within May's record he's lost the plot.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't want to hear it. We top teams over here.
Okay, I gotta ask. Who the fuck is with me
we have-
in the pro hub list right now? I am in the pro hub list right now, looking at the stuff, and there is always a single player somewhere across the field of freeze and blocked and active that is set to active for a team where he isn't in. Who the fuck is doing that? Because I'm changing it back every single second to
Wait.
block, and
Wait.
it just keeps
What?
happening.
Who?
Wait, what? Sorry, what's
I
happening?
don't know.
Specifically, what is
Somewhere
happening?
What
Wait.
player? What player's being labeled active?
For example, right now it was Lorna Vasquez that went active to February. I thought I changed it back already. I don't know. We can keep having a look at it. I'll tell you when it happens again.
Okay.
You all should see where my cursor is. It's gonna be right above Dick Sniper because I love him. It's great. So you can keep that.
I do believe there is the final trade of the season, guys. So I was hoping we would have a huge blockbuster, a crazy trade, assets being thrown around. So, ladies and gentlemen, the last trade of the season. February receives Greg Parks for Chef
my
Louie
goodness.
and a May round 3.
Oh my goodness. Absolute blockbuster.
What a crazy trade.
This trade definitely down.
I think the best way to explain that is what Romano said, as in, wow.
Right,
It's not a
Apple,
good
now
one,
That's you. Fuck
Not a
you.
bad one, just wow.
Yeah. What does this change? For really, what does this accomplish? I don't know. Does Backshots know something we don't about round 3s? Possibly. That would be probably the best explanation.
It's a trade. It's one of the trades of all time.
Yeah. Greg Parks is a better player than Chef Louis.
Yeah.
But what's Greg Parks going to do?
I don't-
Okay.
Greg Parks
don't-
isn't going
I
to
don't-
revolutionize.
They'll take down
February.
January, round 1.
Yeah, Greg Parks.
Yeah.
Greg,
Yeah.
yeah, Schmatzel, you got to be afraid. John has Greg Parks
I
now.
am shaking. Scary.
Hey,
Yeah.
you have to give it to Greg Parks. I mean, he was a round 4. That's one of the greatest round 4 picks of
Greg
all time.
Parks did play a semifinal in the Nations Cup. He had game
Maxwell
time in the
shameless
semifinal.
nations plug as usual.
What?
Sign up
I
now.
say as usual.
There's one more
Yes,
spot
we
left.
have
Sign
one
up
spot,
now.
one single
Yeah.
spot. I gotta get
One-
to ad real
there
quick.
is
Yo, can we
one
get Coach Heidel?
singular spot.
You don't have any success in the BBL. You want to become a coach yourself, trying out different AIs that don't work together because you only read Romano's guide and not Schmaxel's. Well, that is your time to shine. Join right now to Nations Cup 2.
Do you want to draft Hal Lewis in round 1 because he was
Oh,
fucking good on
Elia
November
Rosario,
was good,
everybody.
and then draft Nerf Minor because Nerf Minor was also on November who were good?
Do you want to win with the same trio that won the fucking BBL in the same season?
That was so anticlimactic.
It
was
Yeah,
so-
that was fucking ended. Just all of that for the fucking April trio to win it.
So, moving on to our next topic, we have the Season 6 awards coming up soon, and I want your guys' thoughts for some of these awards because I will be honest, some of them, you know. So first up, MVP of the year. This actually will have some debate to it. Obviously, I'm gonna say Jan. Apple's gonna say Chad. Someone stupid's gonna say
Am I
Stefan.
gonna say Chad?
Come on, it is between them and Scott.
I'm gonna pick Jan.
You
I'm
think
gonna
so?
pick Jan.
Tall will kill
Yeah.
you tonight, probably.
I mean,
Yeah, Tall
looking at stats,
will
yeah.
murder you in your sleep. But like,
no, but I
Jan
actually think
double
Jan
KOs.
deserves to have the MVP.
Looking at stats, okay, yeah, I get it, but looking at relevance in the games they played, it's gotta be Scott.
I mean,
I just
2.5
feel
clutch
weird
points.
about
Are
giving
you all mad?
MVP.
2.5.
Yeah. I feel just don't feel right about giving MVP to a player whose team is potentially going to miss the playoffs at this point. I don't think they will. Let be clear. I'm not saying I think March is going to miss the playoffs. But there is many universes where that does happen. I don't think it will. But I just feel weird about that being the MVP. I have to go Jan. I think I wouldn't mind Scott. If it isn't Jan, I think Scott is the next most deserving.
It would be a nice comeback story considering episode 1. What did we say? Scott McSauce was disappointing.
That's true. That
True,
I
true.
maybe it's also because I want us to still have a little bit of credibility. We didn't spend an entire episode shitting on the eventual MVP. That would have been
I
fun.
do gotta say, I agree with Scott and Jan being the favorites. Chad Broski, he's in the race. He's been dragged down by narrative quite a bit, but he's in the race for sure.
Yes.
Tank Edwards, I wouldn't say. It's really those three. Let's be real. I think what's doing it for me is that Jan has 5 fucking TKOs.
That is true.
But he also has 5 arena wins, which is 2 more than Scott. So,
Hi, T-Dad.
kind of evens out.
Hi, Tina
So
Dad.
for me, it's still Scott, but I wouldn't be mad with Jan either.
That's fair. So the next award is the Offensive Ball of the Year. As of now, stat-wise, just saying, it should be Jan. 14 knockouts in 12 games. Only
Yeah.
closest to Chad with 13. Scott with 11, and then after that, it's Tank Edwards with 10. So those two have been absolutely dominating for the May roster. That is for sure.
Yeah.
I'm
think-
gonna give it to Jan. I'm gonna give it to Jan. If Jan doesn't win MVP, it's gonna be Jan here. Like,
Can I throw in another option?
of
Go
course.
for it.
Just it's a wild one, but it will come back later. Just imagine week 8 in front of your eyes right now. January is playing, and Tony fucking Ramirez clutched
Okay.
up twice
Yeah, I'm
and
definitely.
won a 3v1 and a 2v1
Let me go find him on
in
this
these
list.
2 games. Tony Ramirez.
Tony's
keeps
yet to
doing
have a
that.
knockout according to the stat sheet.
Yes, because the stat sheet doesn't have week 8 in it yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this
Hello,
is the neat
hey,
part.
stat keepers.
If
We got to do
Tony-
this again. There's
If-
a million of you. There's no excuse. It's not one person doing it all on your own. None of you are doing it.
If Tony keeps doing that for the last 3 weeks, he could be up there. And if it's not gonna be offensive ball of the week, we'll come back later to it. And I'll throw him in for another. But he does have to be consistent for that. And I don't think that's gonna happen. But it would be nice because January is yet to win any awards. Any fucking
Maxwell,
player, I think.
in general.
All right.
General?
Oh,
We got our Nixon. We got our NC spot.
oh, we got it.
Yeah.
Is
Okay, never mind, everyone. Pretend the ad read didn't happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got it. That is the 32nd spot. So keep an eye out soon. There's going to be the Nations League Season 2 coming up, and hopefully I don't get put in a group stage with Schmaxel, Robes, Alex, and Yosito, because
Oh yeah, let's
that'll
do
be my
that.
luck.
Let's do that.
No,
Holy shit.
no, that's a
Let's
terrible
do
thing.
that.
I would get demolished.
I
Who's
want that to
Hudden, by the
happen
way?
mostly because that means I'm not in
Who's
that group.
Hudden's my friend from Minecraft.
Okay.
Okay.
He's
Welcome,
actually
Minecraft friend.
trying coaching, or
What?
he's actually trying to do coaching, or
Yeah, he's actually gonna try out. He's part of the May. He's gonna be an AC.
What
I actually
country-
forgot to put him on the.
I shouldn't have asked what country he was doing. I'll keep my mouth shut with that one.
yes, you should.
It's
Yeah.
that one African country next to Chad or Mali, one of those two.
Yeah.
I think you can get an idea.
Yeah, what that one.
That one.
Yes, why don't we want to say it?
All right. Up next, defensive
Mine
ball
is
of the year.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Do we know who has the most saves this season as of right now?
No. I'm
Oh
not
yes,
looking-
I think I know.
Tierra Ball.
It is
Tierra
Tierra Ball. Are you
Ball.
looking at the stat sheet, you donut?
Tierra Ball.
It is Tierra Ball with 5
Don't
currently.
Of course, I'm looking at the stat sheet.
I was
What, you think
asking
I'm supposed to do all this
because I
based off
thought
of
you guys
memory?
weren't looking at it. You donut. I thought it was gonna be you're
donut.
taking a guess.
You donut.
You donut.
You don't. My accent. I'm too tired to do any accents.
Who else? Who's this? Oh, Zorab has 4. And that's pretty much it. Everyone else is 3, 2, 1, or none.
Does anyone have like a shit ton of rebounds? Benton Dixon
Benton
has
has
7
7.
rebounds.
And
Uh,
then
Henry
Scuba
Lawson has 8.
Scuba Doo has 6. That's pretty much it.
Godric has none.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wait, Godric doesn't have. Wait.
No rebounds and 1
Godric has
save.
No rebounds and 1 save is a fucking wild stat. That should be. I feel
What
like
is
it's
this
more
dumbass
likely for a
doing?
player to accidentally get a couple rebounds.
That's 100 rated, by the way.
You know, maybe I shouldn't have done that in front of my TV.
Wait, what did you do?
He sprayed something stupid. I don't know. He's
Why
don't
are
know.
we spraying things?
I just sprayed aerosol all over my TV.
Very-
Tierra Ball
do not
for,
try
for
this at home.
defensive?
Tierra Ball could be.
I wouldn't say defensive with 9 games played and 8 fallouts though. Would I?
I did not look at that stat.
That's
Oh
true.
boy.
That's true.
I don't know. That seems.
Benton has 6 fallouts. Gunner Fields only played like 2 games, so maybe not.
Yeah.
If we want to talk about
Gwen
fallouts,
Barton
we
is
gotta
up
talk
for
about
that.
Leo Hayes. I mean,
Well,
Real
yeah,
talk.
Glenn Barton only played. It's so weird. I shouldn't have
Yeah,
named
yeah.
players after IRL friends. I hate.
Maxwell,
I want
can
to
we
kill
have
myself
Gwen-
for
can we
doing
have
that.
Gwen in the off season?
What?
Maxwell, can we have Gwen in the off season?
Hell no.
Why not?
Leo
Come on,
Hayes
Gwen.
10 for 10
maybe,
in fallouts
maybe
is the
if
greatest
I,
thing I've
if
ever
I have my
seen.
safe spots filled, yeah. then maybe.
Leo? Wait, what's Leo?
Leo is 10 for 10 as of right now, but the stat sheet isn't updated.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a stat. 4 and 10 as of now.
Jesus Christ.
All right, up
Wait, no,
next.
statkeepers, you really need to do your job because if Tierra Ball is leading in saves, then like we gotta do our jobs. Come on, guys. And I'm saying guys because like, let me actually count how many stat keepers there are.
Oh, hold on, Seymour.
Hold on.
I mean, only 6
Gosh.
games played,
There's
but
1, 2, 3,
fallout rate of
4,
only
5.
50%.
There's
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Fuck you for taking
That's
Seymour. Why must November take all the players I want, all the players I like?
So did you
You-
want
you have
Tammy
Caleb?
Thompson?
No, not what? No. No, Tammy Thompson is not included in that list. What? No, but like
but I agree. Seymour, Caleb, Isaac. I have
yeah,
those
Seymour,
on my list too.
Caleb, I really wanted.
Mhm.
Those were the two because those are the two drafts I've actually scouted for. The first draft I was a coach for, that was all Harry because I didn't know shit. We probably would have drafted fucking I don't know. I can't remember any funny AI names from Rich Covington's draft. But it would not have been. But like Caleb was the player I genuinely believe could have fallen to us. And I actually do believe Caleb would have fallen to us had November not picked him. And then Seymour was the one I wanted. I was one pick fucking later.
Wait.
I would have fucking gotten him.
wait.
have
What pick were
another
you, what pick were
candidate
you in the draft
for-
team, man?
I was pick 5. Seymour went pick 4.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
I genuinely lost my shit with
No,
my,
but when was Caleb picked?
Caleb was picked relatively early. I just don't think the rest of Caleb would have been picked at another spot before
'Cause
us.
We had October had Caleb at our prior list.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Can I throw in another defensive ball option?
Go for it.
Well,
Sure.
you put Tony
Deep
Ramirez for
sniper.
OBOY, so I don't know. If
Apple.
you should.
Apple.
Okay, dude. Deke Sniper, 6 games played, 3 fallouts, 1.5 clutch points, 3 arena wins, obviously, 2 saves, 3 rebounds. If you get some more playing time, maybe. That's a decent stat line. Also
Yeah,
has
no,
saves,
no.
has rebounds.
That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
that is an option. Again, defensive ball of the year. That will just be based off of vibes at the end of the season.
Yeah.
True. I agree.
So up next, this one should hands down go to Scott as of right now. Clutch ball of the year.
Miguel Borja Jr.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
That okay? Yeah.
Or Tony
Oh,
Ramirez,
or
hear me
Or
out.
Tony Ramirez. Let's not get
Okay,
too ahead
yeah.
of ourselves.
He tied in
Stefan
clutch points
Sanchez-
after this week, by the way.
Did he really?
is tied. He is tied.
Stat keepers, get to it.
Stat keepers.
He
We're
should have
trying to run a
2.5 clutch
podcast.
points.
To be fair, last time we called out the stat keepers on this podcast, the stat sheet was fully updated within 72 hours.
Because I
Now you
also
jinx it.
terrorize Becky every single day to do the stat sheet. Like, I really terrorize him in the council chat. Pep can vouch for that. It's like every single day I add him and I just whine
Schmeisel,
about the
that's
stat
great.
sheet.
Schmeisel, this is why you should add me to the council because I have great ideas.
You
Okay?
can help the stat keepers if you want to.
No.
Yeah, then shut the fuck
Oh.
up.
Yeah, because then we get to blame you if that's the case.
Yeah,
No.
All right, up next,
uh,
rookie of the year. This should be going to Chad Broski.
Chad Broski.
Tony fucking
Where-
Ramirez.
Oh come
everyone.
on,
No,
Chad's been
it's
so dominant
Schmaxel.
though. Where
Yes,
else would
Chad
it
is
go?
dominant. Hear me out.
Schmaxel.
Chad has a fall off. Tony
No, no,
clutches
no.
every single fucking game. If that
Hey,
happens,
Schmaxel.
Okay, then maybe. But
Which
like,
Five
one
clutch
of the
points.
two
If it's gonna
is
be
in
5
an
clutch
MV
points.
Is an
I'm not
MVP
hearing you out.
conversation.
Oh my.
I'm only
We
saying,
should've just done
let
this
me quote,
three. We should've
if Tony gets up to 5 clutch points, while Chad Broski stays at 1 single clutch point, it is a fair debate. It is. You
No,
cannot
it's
argue
not.
otherwise. You
If
cannot. Clutch points,
The
5 clutch
only
points.
way
That's 10
the only
players
way it's a
clutched.
fair debate is if either Chad Broski falls out of the MVP debate, or if Tony Ramirez goes up into the MVP debate. There is no world where we can justify Chad Broski being in the MVP conversation, and then not having another rookie in that conversation, and there being even a conversation about Rookie of the Year. as of maybe Tony Ramirez steps it up, maybe he doesn't. But as of right now, Chad Broski runs away
Cheers.
with
Yeah,
this
that's
award.
true.
People are
I hate that I
weird.
have to agree with you there. Yeah.
Up next, this one, I want to know what your guys' opinions is because I have a clear favorite, but it's because he's on July. Comeback Ball of the Year, I have Benton Digsby winning this one.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree with you on that.
Maybe Scott McSauce, but he wasn't that bad last season, right?
I wouldn't say
Yeah,
that's
not
necessarily a
bad.
comeback. It's just that he was a bit underwhelming for a first overall pick, but he definitely did show signs that he was going to be good. With Benton, he was just overlooked, just traded around for nothing, and then he's been shining amazingly with this July team that he's just been working with so well. So I think it should go to Benton. I think by a clear margin.
Absolutely, I agree.
Up
I hate that
next.
I hated trading Benton at the time. I still hate having had to do it now, but
Yeah, T-Man, you're dumb as shit.
It wasn't necessarily his fault though, because at the time they had too many top 24 picks. They noticed I didn't have a single one, and they just offered it up to me for round 2, which became Peyton Lindahl. Listen, it wasn't a terrible trade, but it had to happen at that point.
we needed to ship him off. That was just most I felt we were gonna get out of anyone. So just because I knew I could also sell you, Pep, on the idea of Benton of having one player that wasn't retiring next year. So I knew that was a thing. So it was the best I felt. I don't think I could have done better given the circumstances.
Up next is Chaser of the Year. I don't really necessarily know if we necessarily. Do we just say that
think
Chaser
we
of the Year
need
might just be
that.
the MVP race again? Because what multis are going to be sitting in there now?
We don't have
I-
any multis that are useful. We don't have any shitballs that are useful this season. We
Yeah.
can scratch the 3 awards for the
Yeah.
roles entirely.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, no, that
And I
those
think
are
we'll bring that up
it's
in the
redundant.
council after Ball Banter. is
I
recorded.
do agree that there might not be a necessarily need for each type of player. So if that's the case, let's move on
bench player of the year.
to the
What? Who said that?
Oh,
What?
hold up. I
Bench
like
player.
that one. I like the one.
Bench
I read
player.
it and I do. Bench player. I really like the one. A player that is really good, but just doesn't get a lot of playing time because of whatever matchups or, because of tanking, whatever. I really like that one. It's really
That would
good.
probably go to a January player if we're being totally
please.
honest.
Thank you, because every January player is a bench player.
I was
technically.
supposed to say
Because-
they're just all equally
yeah.
good. There isn't like a clear superstar. They've just all been working so well together.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready for probably the most debated award, especially now going into week 8? There's 2 clear favorites, and then everyone else. Coach of the Year award. Who do you guys have?
And Pat,
Oh, look, we have the
congratulations,
John
truth
I'm
Jackson.
right
going
there.
you. Pat, congratulations, I'm going you. Okay.
Okay.
Given the circumstances that you were given, tall, yeah. Um,
I was
getting
about
my
to
ass
argue, but you
whooped-
got
I'm
me
getting
there.
my ass whooped in the coaching staff. I'm getting. Oh my god, the ass woman about to get in the May Monarchs coaching staff. Oh.
God. He's roasting his own
Oh.
head coach. This should be a great aftermath.
But no. Pep, you had no idea what you were doing.
No.
Okay.
No, Tall let you walk yourself into a position where you should have, by all rights, been completely screwed, and you are hands down the second best team in the BBL by a large margin.
And
I-
I think what I interrupted you.
Fuck you.
What I think helped a lot is that you got 3 years of like learning time, which yes, it was tall, so it wasn't accurate learning. Okay, it wasn't great learning. All right, but you still got that push. Okay,
Well, he was learning
What-
from mistakes a lot there.
it was full of season 2 AIs, and it still kind of is. But at least you have a team that could possibly win the Super Bowl this year. Now, I say possibly
Nah.
because this fucking German smelly fuck decides to cook up a 14-2 record. out of nowhere, out of his ass, out of his hairy, gooey ass.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Great description.
No,
Yep.
we don't need the
Uh,
description.
so I will actually be one to defend Schmaxy on this one because, T-Man, you'll understand this one. We've seen, especially in hockey, we've seen coaches that have won the Coach of the Year award for bringing a team from nowhere to a really good team, but we've also seen record-breaking seasons, which is where January's going as of right now. We've seen them win it as well, so I think this might be one of the closest ones yet. And I don't think we should be playing down Schmaxy just because it's Schmaxy. I think we do need to appreciate this potentially record-breaking season that we might be seeing here.
I love you
See,
so much.
if January does go break the record, I do think Schmaxel deserves to have this award. However, I'm glazing, but like, you have to realize the situation that Pep was in.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Again,
Like-
I gave my take on this. I got shit from people, but again, I value in general the rebuild more than I value the just best coach period, because I feel like if we're just gonna give Coach of the Year the best record every season, then there's no point in having a Coach of the Year award, because
That's why I'm glad-
having the best record is the award.
I mean, I agree
That's
with
why
I
you,
loved
but
how
there
he
is a
gave it
big
to
me.
but
No.
for me that I would like to throw in, because ultimately you are absolutely right. Giving it to the best record is debatable. I think we should look more at teams, what they do with the team. Looking at that, and Pep, I do still think, I have to say, I do still think you absolutely deserve it. Here comes a little twist from my side, and you heard this before on Coaching Couch.
I
If you
have.
haven't
I know where this
watched
is
Coaching
going.
Couch already, please go ahead, watch Coaching Couch. It's a great
5
episode.
hours,
It's also 5.5
Schmaxel.
hours long.
5 hours.
I haven't watched it yet, but that's just because I've been busy watching the Olympics.
Yeah, that's fair, but still, watch it. What I was
I will
about to say,
at some point.
what I miss for Pep to qualify as the Alpha Omega Coach of the Year candidate, straight up winning it all, is the depth of the team and the foresight to build towards playoffs. Which, yes, he started out from a worse position. That is true, and you gotta give it to him. He did still manage to pull that off, but you also have to look at the lineups he used, which weren't really reactive and more repetitive, which is just a personal opinion of mine, is worth less than building your team up so that you have a lot of usage out of it. So for me personally, looking at the team, the candidates, and I think we can have 3. I don't think we can have 4, but I'm not sure. I'm not in the picture on what our plan is there. Might as well ask someone. But it's Pep, it's Ropes, it's me, and for me, looking at the team he dragged up, probably Hassler.
Whoa.
That's
No,
not.
No.
Hassler
need to
doesn't
understand-
deserve
yeah.
to win, but
It's
he
a good
absolutely
team.
would deserve a
Player wise,
nomination.
it is a very good
Hell
team.
no.
Lineup wise, but same for Pep. Player wise, it's a good team, but Hustler has more depth than Pep right now, and they've kind of both been using the same lineup strategy here. So
Schmaxel,
The main difference is that my lineups actually win. However,
You
yeah,
mentioned
that's true.
Coach
That
of
is
the Year
true.
and
But
Hassler
then
in the
again,
same sentence.
that's
You
the
mentioned
only
Coach of
difference.
the Year and Hassler in the same sentence.
okay.
Yeah,
Fuck,
he's
we'll give
like
it to
4th
Apple.
place.
He's fourth
He's
place.
4th place for me.
Listen,
Apple,
Ropes
stop
is a clear third
needlessly
for me.
hating.
Apple, if you
for
looked at the
half a
team he had to
second.
start with and what he has now, it's definitely something to bring up.
Little bit
You should
disrespectful
know the
towards me.
team he
but
had to
alright.
start with
Come on, you
pretty
can't
well,
disagree, though.
considering you made it.
So here's what I will say though. I do think this conversation will be different come the end of the season, because if January keeps doing what they're doing, I'm going to say right now, I don't plan on using that bread and butter trio again unless I absolutely have to. As of now, because I'm now 6 games ahead of 4th place, my target now is to see what Nessie works with to maybe perhaps build a second core heading into the playoffs that might work out, just in case we ran into the wrong team. Do I think we're going to lose all 6 games? No, but I don't think we're going to continue on this path where it's going to be like, all right, July and January, who's going to be like the best team? So I do think at the end of the season, if January do break that record, there'll be a more clear favoritism towards Schmaxel rather than me. Again, it's because I've used a trio that's gone 6-0 this season. I don't plan on using him anymore, so they at least stay undefeated this season, and no one has accounted for him yet until the playoffs. I'm going to tell you right now, Schmaxy, I plan on using Nessie with Doc and Jan to see if they just work. If they do, great. If not, then it is what it is, and I try to figure something else out. I'm going to call it out right there. But that is it for the Coach of the Year award. It's really down between how each team finishes out the year and what people value more in a coach, whether it's a rebuild, the records, mix of both, and we'll find out from there. So I think
Even as someone who values the rebuild more, I will say, if January finishes 4 games or more, 4 wins or more ahead of July, even I will not be able to justify giving the award to anyone but Schmaxel.
Absolutely.
That's my line.
We are
I will
looking
say
at
that I will.
Sorry.
That is how I will vote, regardless. No matter what, that's my line.
Because
Okay.
listen,
That sounds fair.
you can have one of the greatest rookie coach seasons of all time, and that's cool and all. But if it's put up against the greatest regular season of all time, you cannot, it gets to a point where it's like, all right, you have to respect what Schmaxel's doing, and you just got to vote for him. But again, we'll figure that out at the end of the season, whether to see how everything plays out, how Nessie does with the slow core. If it works, great. If not, it is what it is.
And the good thing, Pep, the good thing, it's not for the two of us to decide on that.
Exactly.
we get to lean back, just do our coaching, and the rest can break their heads above that. We don't need to.
We don't need to worry as much. We both have a playoff position nearly locked in, at least for me. You have it down.
Yeah.
Everyone else, good luck. I get to experiment and not have to worry anymore. You guys figure out how to get into the playoffs, not me.
I'm chasing a record.
I wish you the
3 more
best.
wins. If we get 17 wins or more, we do have the record for
Yes.
best regular season of all time.
That is correct. All right, what else did we have? Oh, now let's look towards the playoffs, as we were mentioning before. Let's go through the teams, especially let's go through our 4 teams, what we think is the best and worst case scenario for each team going into round 1 of the playoffs. If you guys don't mind, I would like to start off first with July because I have 2 easy picks for the team I want to play first round versus the team I don't want to play first round. I think we should know which team I definitely want to face in round 1, not even because I think it's an easy team, for the story. It's simply for the narrative. It would feed families. Obviously, I would totally want a July versus May round 1. It would definitely
What
set
about a
a lot
July
of.
versus May cold
You did it again, man.
I'd say conference finals, yes, but I think if either me or Tall get their first playoff series win against the other, it would mean
That's
a lot
crazy.
more. It would mean so much more in that case.
I just noticed about that fact. Oh man.
It would feed families, and it, like I said, if I beat Tall, could you imagine how embarrassing that'd be for him? If
Tall has the most wins for a head coach in history, and
Yep.
this guy has never been past the first round.
mm-hmm. And
Holy
could you imagine
Chargers.
his AC?
Holy Chargers.
Imagine
Holy
it.
Kings. Ow.
And
Okay.
imagine if his AC, who's been known for not making it past the first round, was the one to beat him.
Oh my god.
all.
You
I
the
feel
other
like
way
that's
around.
your
This is
career
guaranteed to be a
ender.
masterpiece.
Tall. Let me make one thing clear, okay? If that happens, so help me God, I'm flying out to Detroit, Michigan. Okay? I'm gonna have a baseball bat and I'm just gonna swing at your knees. Okay? Okay? Just gonna swing at your knees, okay?
Because you can't aim higher.
Because you can't aim any higher.
Yeah, that's the highest point you can hit on his
Yeah,
body.
that would be the case for me, so I mean,
I will say, though, I think it's also quite clear who the worst case scenario for July is. Only because I think this is a very good coach who, especially if they keep going the direction they're going, will definitely be able to solve that bread and butter trio before anyone else. I'm saying it's March. March is honestly the worst case scenario. Robes has had my number for a while up until this season. he will be able to figure out the weakness to this July team. He's pointed it out multiple times.
He already did, I think.
He already has. Well, I mean, we've beaten him twice
He's
this
prepared.
season, but
He is prepared.
he knows
for
what to
everything.
use. He knows what to do in the unfortunate situation where that might happen. As of now, that second place race is way too close to actually make a call as to who's taking second place. I do hope it's March, though, in that scenario. I hope they get second or third. I just pray they don't get fourth. I pray they don't get fourth. I do not want to face March in round 1. I would rather face May because it's just a better story, honestly. There is a story between me and Robes if you go way back to LBL season 1 and 2. But do people care about that? No. People care about Pet versus Tall.
I do.
Yes, but you'd rather see a Pet versus Tall matchup. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what about... no, that would work. No, I was about to say, what about Ropes versus... Oh, no, wait, we can have both.
Well, worst
And we
case
probably
scenario for
will.
Robes, he just missed the playoffs altogether.
It's Pep and Tall in the first round,
Okay.
and Ropes and Pep in the second.
That can happen. That is a definitely
That is honestly what I think is most likely.
Same.
that is definitely doable.
Although May against July, that'll be fucking close. Like this will go to overtime, I think.
Game 5.
It's
That's
overtime.
what
Yeah.
Tall has
Why?
called Game
It'll
5.
go to game
It's
6
gonna go
even.
to game 4
What
of a
if
three.
July
Game
was
4 of
missed the
3.
May game? So, watch out.
Who do we think is going to be that third team? Because we have July, May,
August.
March. Are we saying August for that fourth team?
Yeah.
Okay, call me crazy. I'm saying April. Call me crazy. All you
I don't
want.
hate that take. They just
After
went 2-0
this week,
this
I
week.
can see it, but
Yeah,
I
it's
think
not-
it's gonna be August.
Miguel
If not,
Henry-
then Ghost seriously fucked up, but it's gotta be.
It's going to be close.
Miguel
though.
and Henry
That's all
have
we
been
know.
quietly good this season. Like
Yeah.
quietly good.
It's gotta
Like
be close,
the
but
record does not show how they're actually playing.
I
Like
feel like
honestly,
that's true for a majority of the league.
This is true.
fair. Yeah.
I mean, we kind of have little winflation right now because two teams have all the wins basically.
Fuck you guys.
I'm
Are
not
we
even
s-
saying it to brag, but
Wait.
it's the case.
Are we still the only 2 teams above 500, or did November?
Oh
my God,
we have
wait.
some teams at 500.
Are we the only 2 above
Okay.
500 though?
I think
yes,
you are.
We are.
How long has that been now? Like that's actually not good, guys.
I
Maxwell.
think 2
Maxwell, can I get to
weeks.
500, please? Let me get to 500.
It's
Let me
not
get-
up to me.
Yes, it is. I'm playing
Some
you.
of the lineups you guys have been
Absolutely
putting
up to
in, my nails curl up if I read that shit. If I see one more lineup from December, that has me absolutely twitching because it's so fucking shit.
My bad, guys.
I might make my first alt of the league, infiltrate December, just to make them less shit with the team they have available.
Well, it's less worryful now since you already announced it. So
But still, I mean, so many teams are doing that this season.
I do actually have an idea. Just I have an idea. It might be a shit lineup, but it's new.
It depends on what you played against, and that's the whole point. People
yeah,
just
but-
throw out lineups and say, "Yeah, let's see if it works together." Sins don't fucking
Yeah.
matter.
Schmaxel.
Please play for counters, people. Learn about it.
Schmaxel.
I have a guide on it. Please.
The issue is I can't counter you because we're the away team.
No one can counter me. That's the whole point of my team. That's the whole point.
Maxwell, I have to admit, you guys have been getting into a lot of 1v1 games.
Yeah,
So,
and
like,
that's our
there-
game plan.
There is a chance.
No, that's
That's
our
the
game
same.
plan. We play for the 1v1. Why would you play for anything else than 1v1 in a game that is decided in the later portion of the game? Why would you play for 2v2 or 2v1 or 3v3 situations?
All right, I
You
muted him.
cannot control these. You can control who you play in case of a clutch, though. Sins don't matter. And I think January season is the living proof of that. I rest my case.
I
Except
kinda
you
muted
do
him.
have multiple viable sins on your team. You do have
We
that.
just don't fucking care about them. We have
Not
multiple
caring about
viable
some-
anti-sins too. We do not fucking care about it. It's about clutch. It's all about clutch. Always has been, always will be.
With that in mind, Schmaxel, as the other first seed in your conference, who do you want to face most versus who you want to face
I
least
don't think I'm
in the
gonna
first
like
round?
this answer.
Oh, least November for sure.
If they
I
tank to
think
fourth, that would be really bad.
I
yeah,
don't
I
think
think
I'm
there are
gonna
two threats this season for January that could seriously push us to 5 games. I do still think because we are, if we should finish first overall, we do have home advantage, which will most likely grant us the win either way. But March and November are the two teams I'm respecting a lot this season because they could do some trouble. Um, Facing first round, I don't really care to be honest. I think December and February are not close together as a team. I think December is a better team right now. But in terms of, we can take both easily, I think, without sounding too. I'm 14-2. I can sound cocky. What the fuck? Yeah, we can take these both like easily, no problem. And maybe not 3-0, but 3-1 for sure.
So I guess that leads us to T-Man. I'm assuming January's worst case scenario. If you somehow get
worst
third, who would you rather face? February
worst
or
case scenario.
October or November?
I mean, obviously, the one I want is February
That's fair.
because,
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I don't
Fair.
think there's a chance February gets second. I
Hey,
think
John, you
No.
Now, in all
the more
fairness,
likely scenario, if we were to face February, is we somehow get second
Yeah.
and they're third. That's more likely.
I
But I want November versus January to be that round
I
one
think
because
we all
I
do.
think no. The reason is November's the team I absolutely think can knock off January. I fully believe November can do that, and I also believe I can beat November. I
Oh
believe
wow.
with home advantage, I fully believe we can beat November. We match
Do
up
you?
very
I
well
don't think
against.
I don't see the depth in your
Yeah,
team
maybe
or
maybe the
the
Sea
player
Wolf on your side.
the player skill like level for you to take on
I
November. I think November right now is 2 levels above December. Where January is 4 levels above December, in my opinion.
In all fairness, I will say I don't want to give too much credit to February, but I will say the lineup they had against that bread and butter trio today was actually a solid lineup. They definitely pushed us to the brink where Doc McQueen had to clutch up against Stefan Sanchez. That was something I didn't see coming. But to your point, T-Man, I do think it like November is the team that could take down January. They've made 4 trades this entire season. They've mainly kept what was their Super Bowl winning team. So I think if there is anyone to take down January, it would be November. Now, do I think that you guys can beat November in the conference final? We've seen it happen before. That's all I'm going to put there. We've seen it happen before.
That
We've
was
seen,
great to see.
we've seen the upset before. So
True.
there is that.
I
Do you guys?
I
Do you
will
guys
stand
think
by. I
there
think we
will
can
be?
beat November. I want to. I want February or October round one, and then let January, November rip each other apart, and hope November comes out on top, because
Oh,
that is
come on.
the best path I have by far.
Yeah, fair, fair. It is. It is.
All right. Apple.
Do you guys think
Oh,
there will
sorry.
be an upset? By the way, no. I'm sorry. I kind of interrupted that.
No,
But
listen. That's actually that was going to be part of the not our tall take substitute
Oh,
thing.
okay. Yeah.
I was going to mention
Apple,
that later.
apple.
Let's do Apple then.
So, Apple, who do you want to face most in the first round? Who do you want to face least in the first round?
Well, I mean, I don't even think I need to say who I need to face in the first round. I mean, it is a scary matchup. I have to admit. You guys, what are you 11-4 now? Or are you guys
12 and
still
4.
10-4?
The win against
12 and
February
4.
made it our 6th win in a row.
Wow.
12-4.
Wow.
We're tied on win
okay.
streaks, by the way.
Yes.
That makes things a lot more scary. I think Chad and Tank can do it. I think we can do it. I think Chad and Tank will do it. Maybe with the power of friendship with like Ball Sniper and the ball, I guess. Hal Lewis's old ass on the sideline. Yeah, I think we could do it. I don't want to face April, and I've made that very clear because it's not going to happen anyway. There's no way that's going to happen. But
Watch it happen.
I, I really don't want to face April because we don't have a great counter for Miguel and Henry. Like, it would be a challenging matchup, and I think it'd go 5 games. I still think we could win that, but it'll be really hard.
All right. So, for our tall take substitutes, we're actually going to do 4 parts. We have each of us. We're going to try to give our own takes because I have 2. So, we're going to do Apple Yapples, Pet Picks, T-Man Mentions, and Schmaxel Unfiltered. I hope you guys are ready.
Yo, this is awesome.
So, Apple, we'll start with you. What are your hot picks going into the end of the season?
All right. So I've said this before on Apples Yapples, the occasional Apples Yapples episode. March are going to miss the playoffs. Okay? I've said it once, I'll say it again. March will miss playoffs. No matter how good they look, no matter how good their roster is. I don't think they can do it. Maybe it's a little biased. It is a little biased, I have to admit. I have my playoff prediction. It's going to be July, April, May, and August in the
Hot conference?
hot conference playoffs. Cold conference, I don't have October making it. I guess that's another hot take. Personally, I just hate October.
What? Okay. Little bit. That's a bit biased. Come on.
Yeah, that's again a bit biased. I have January, November, December.
That would make you say February here. You know that, right?
Yeah.
There's only one option.
Right.
It's not fucking September.
I would say February. Hey John, you're getting swept though. John, you're getting swept. Okay. John, I don't want to hear anything from you in AI base. Okay, how you're undefeated against me, even though I've never been a head coach, never done a lineup against you, never done anything against you. Not my decisions. Okay. You can't make that discussion right now. I've never been a head coach. Okay, so shut your mouth. Go back to your Stephon Sanchez body pillow. And shut the fuck up.
Because you're avoiding the
That's Apple Yapples, guys. How did you like that?
Was that Apple Yapples? That was a pretty good.
That was
Those were
Apple
some hot.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, there you go. Those were some good takes. All right, I'll do some pet picks. I have a few takes. I think some will be a bit cold and some will be a bit warmer. Here's a hot take. Are you guys ready for this? T-Man will totally understand where I'm coming from on this as hockey fans ourselves. I think one of the 1 seeds will be eliminated in the first round. I won't say who, though. T-Man totally understands where I'm coming from, though. We've seen it happen so many times. It just happens in the playoffs. And I pray to God it's not me. Something's got to happen. Either I drop to second and we figure it out from there, or the impossible happens and we see a record-breaking team somehow lose in the first round. It's happened before in pro sports. I mentioned it to Schmaxy. I have mentioned it to you. It happens. Mm-hmm. So that is my first. That's my first take. My next 2 picks are actually more about July in general. I think, if I mentioned this before to you guys, Schmaxy, this one's new for you. If July wins the Super Bowl, and it's mainly carried by that bread and butter trio, I think they will potentially be considered a better trio than the April trio. I want your thoughts on that.
No.
I think I would agree.
Okay,
Most people
yeah,
wouldn't.
bye, guys.
Most
Bye.
people wouldn't
Bye.
because
Okay.
April played in a meta
Yes,
that was
he's gone.
vastly
Oh, I'm so
different.
happy that guy's gone.
April played in a meta that was them dominating against every other slow core there was, and you played into a way more, how do I say, versatile meta. So I'd agree on that. Yeah.
I think legacy-wise, you have to always give it to that April trio because they were the first to really dominate a season that badly. But I think in terms of, I think just in terms of like popular trios, it should be top two at that point. It should be top two. I'm just saying one so it can become a hot take, but I think it's definitely one of the greatest trios we'll ever see if we go far in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's the greatest trio. It's one of the greatest trios you'll ever see. It cannot top 111-12. I don't think people realize how elite that trio was.
Schmaxwell just made a really good point, but we'll skip that for now. The last pick I have, so I know someone's going to hate me for this one. You ready for this? If July win the Super Bowl, you ready for this absolutely amazing self-glaze here? If July win the Super Bowl, Coach Pep solidifies himself as the greatest July coach of all time.
Yeah, I agree. I
True.
agree.
Yeah.
agree.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Romano, as
Yeah.
much
Yeah,
as
I agree.
Hell yeah.
as thankful as I've
Hell
been for you
yeah.
for helping me out, I
Hell
do
yeah.
think
Hell yeah.
taking us one step further than you ever did would be one of the greatest accomplishments I will ever do in
Yes.
my rookie season, mind you.
Yes.
However,
Yes.
for my playoff predictions, I have July, March, and then, that third seed is such a weird one. I can argue April and August there. I'm going to say April. For the benefit of the doubt, I'm going to go with April because Ghost has been falling off a cliff. They lost 0-2 this week. No more trades, so I don't know. But May will take that fourth seed. Cold Conference, I have January, November, top two. I'm going to say, who's going to crash out of the playoffs in the Cold Conference? I'm going to say it's going to be February. I think October take the third seed, December take the fourth. I loved how the both of them were so happy that I beat the other one because I faced both of them this week.
Wait. You say November missing playoffs?
No, I'm saying February's missing playoffs. I said November takes the
Oh,
second
I thought you
seed.
said February's getting first rounded. My bad.
This guy.
So,
Oh.
but yeah, it was really funny. I beat Hassler one week, and John was really happy. I beat John in the other game. Hassler was really happy. So that's it for pet picks. I tried to make it a bit spicy for you guys, so that way I get some reactions, especially out of Apple here. But yeah, that's it. T-Man mentions. What do you got?
Okay.
T-Man
First
mentioned.
one. I've been trying to think of them this entire time. I don't have many, so I'm probably just going to share my playoff picks as well. But I do have one related to December.
Okay.
This roster we have today is the best roster December has had since our season 2 roster.
Okay. You scared me there. I'm like, you had some legends in that season 2. In that season 2.
I rue Snowball every day. For getting rid of Skib Biddy. Leo, I went back and watched film. Leo Skib Biddy was insane as a duo. I fully believe if we had played Leo Skib Biddy and Michael Shelby in the elimination game against October, instead of Leo Mustafa, Michael Shelby, we would have won that game. And I fully believe we would have won the Season 2 Super Bowl if we had just played those three. But we didn't. And I'm so salty.
What do your playoff predictions
But
look like? Do you
anyways,
have another pick?
I'll see if I think of one while I'm making my playoff predictions.
Okay.
But actually, you know what? I have one.
Oh.
And I don't like it.
Oh.
I don't like that.
Oh no.
You can probably guess what's about to happen.
I think I have a feeling.
I hate that I believe this. And honestly, this is probably the first time I've said it out loud all season.
Uh-oh.
I think December's in the playoffs.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have faith in your team, T-Man.
Yay.
I don't like saying it, but the only reason I say it is because the clutch power Stephon Sanchez has is scary, and I don't know. I feel like we have to have a chance. We have to go 2-0 in a week and just hope tiebreakers happen and I don't see where that happens because like we're gonna lose to January. Barring some insanely lucky game, we're going to lose to January. I think we're going to lose to November on the road because November has really good counters for us. And then I think we probably lose to March, given that odds are final game going into week 11, March is going to be in a must-win situation likely. So Robes is going to lock the fuck in, and I don't like it, but yeah, I'm gonna put everything I have. I'm going to throw everything I have into making the playoffs, and I'm hoping I reverse jinxed myself as well.
So I'm assuming you have. Ooh, let me try to guess. So do you have January 1st, November 2nd, like most of us have?
Yep, January, November,
Mm-hmm.
October, February.
Okay. All right. Is that all for T-Man mentions? That was a sad T-Man
Yep.
mention. I will say that was a bit sad T-Man mention.
Yeah, I know. How do you think I feel?
All right. I do have another pet pick. This is more towards T-Man though. I think I'm a better general manager than Chris Drury. He's the guy that general manages my professional hockey team. I hate him. I hate him. There's no other way to put it. I hate my hockey team. We made it to the conference finals
I
2
love your
years
hockey
ago,
team.
and now
love your
we're
hockey
literally like second to last in the league. 2 years,
Pat,
people.
Pat,
What?
I just want to thank you
Uh-huh.
so much.
Yeah, no, thank Chris
for
Drury, the
everything that
stupid
you've
idiot.
done. No, for everything that you've done for the Kings franchise. You know, you gave us that Stanley Cup.
All right, I'm interrupting you, and we're gonna go to unfiltered schmaxel. What do you got for us?
Reasonable interruption there.
All right. So, first of all, I want to shout out FC St. Pauli. Well played,
Yeah.
VfB Stuttgart. Well played, but it wasn't enough for the 17th of the fucking league. I think one of my hot takes, St. Pauli will finish 16th, avoiding relegation.
Don't they have to play the relegation match then?
Will go 17th. HSV will play 17th and get demoted to second league. Fuck HSV. Alright, back to Big Ball League. Yeah, sins don't matter. I don't think any sin at all will put any fight up this season. July will be a first round exit. I'm sorry, Pep.
Yeah, saw that coming.
Does, right?
Sins don't
Does.
fucking matter at all.
Does.
Lucky for everyone's sake, May will also be a first round exit. It's gonna be funny. You'll see that in my prediction.
You have them in separate matchups?
Yes, I do. I think. Well, we come to that. I personally think I will break the record this season. It's not really a hot take. My hot take, kind of here, is that Tony Ramirez will be a fucking goat.
Yeah, that's Krakatoa, man.
4
Krakatoa.
games. But listen to me. He will have 4 games of playtime, not 6. He will have 4. 4 games, please, people. Play mid-speed or some shit into me so I can play Tony. He will have 4 or 5 games of playtime. He will clutch every single one of them, and he will be up in the MVP.
Harry,
And
no mid speed against January.
you only have Leo, so whatever. Also, he took on Scott McSauce. He took him on. He fucked him over. Tony Ramirez is better than Scott McSauce.
Wait, I just had an idea.
So yeah. People. What else is there? Stefan Sanchez is fucking useless. That is one that I'd like to throw out there. Can't do shit against any decent player. He's out of his game. What else do we have? Let me look.
Is he done yet?
No,
Is he done?
did you not hear him just say
No,
that he
no,
thinks
no.
that Stefan is terrible?
No, I was deafened.
Oh, it looked like you were muted. Yeah, he
Okay,
just
he thinks Stefan is shit.
Yeah, Stefan is
Wow.
shit.
Oh, hey, what's good,
let's
bro?
see.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
I like you now. Don't worry,
Nessie
I-
will pop off for like 3
Whoa.
games.
Oh, okay.
You'll have a good time next season with her, Pep. Good job on that trade.
Yay.
March will start to steamroll now, but fail to catch July, which brings me to my season prediction, playoff prediction. Starting with Hot Conference. It's gonna be July against August. August will be the 4th seed. July will be the first
Oh,
one.
I forgot about
and-
August existing. Uh-oh.
Yes, and August will
I
win
forgot
this
about
series
August.
3-2. Solely based on the fact that they actually have players that can take on your team, Pep.
If they
Second
can't-
match will be March against May.
Motherfucker,
March.
you have us losing to March?
They are a
Shut
good
the
team.
fuck up. This is my
March was
segment.
a
Shut the
great
fuck
I'm
up.
definitely
It's his
man.
picks.
Oh, I'm definitely.
Shut
Listen,
up.
I will say July will
Honestly,
win if
good.
August
He's
plays
definitely
that
his mouth.
elite core that they've had for
Yeah,
so long.
yeah, I agree there. I agree there. Ghost, get creative, please. Not too creative. March and May will face off. March will have the second seed. It'll be a 3-1 for March, so rather clean victory. Conference finals, hot conference will be March against August. March will win 3-2 there, making it to their first Super Bowl under Rope's lead. Cold conference, it's gonna be January, November, October, December in this order. January will fuck over December 3-1 once again, making it a generational trauma that is going to be continued. November will demolish any hope October fans gain after 3 seasons in the fucking shitter,
Basement.
basically, and just shit on them 3-1 or 3-0. I think maybe we'll see. January, November will be close, but it will be home advantage that wins that one. Similar to hot conference, it's gonna be 3-2 for January. Bring us to the Super Bowl, where it's also gonna be home advantage with a 4-3 for January, and us winning it all. Yeah,
Who do you have? Who do you have against January? March, for the finals.
yeah, March. I said that they'll win 3-2 against August, and it's gonna be 3-4 in the final. Maybe 3-2 with a bit, 4-2 with a bit of luck. I don't know.
Hey, fuck March.
Before we
fuck
go, final prediction. Where does everyone think I'm going to be coaching next year?
Ooh.
Oh, I like that.
I wanna know if you might be taking that September or October job. I've heard those are the hot seats this season.
I'm gonna
better not
keep
go to
with
October.
Hassler on October because I really like
better
him
not
there.
go to
I think he
October.
really pops
Yeah.
off.
I've heard he's
Yeah.
been on the hot seat though as of late. That is
Yeah, but I
rumor
think
has it.
dropping Hassler would be a bad move. He just needs to grow a little more patience, but he has a lot of potential in him. So I think
Yes.
he's a head coach for
Should I
sure.
tell what I'm thinking based off of
T-Man,
solely
just
my
take over September.
I
Just-
brought in Hasler, by the way.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You also
Um,
tried to convince Stefan to get rid of him in the off season, by the way.
What? Not that good of a job. That's pretty
I
toxic.
did.
Don't do
actually,
that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
T-Man,
The
take
reason
September.
I
I
did
think.
that is because he was being really impatient and really just wasn't like cooperating with any of us. That's the reason I did that.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. I can see that. Anyways, T-Man, take September. It's your best shot. You have a decent
You
starting
should go to
position with the
September.
round one. It's gonna be your best shot. Even though I think Harry will be lost without you.
Yes.
So if you value December, you should stay there.
What
probably.
does he even do? No, I'm playing.
No,
No,
Harry
I think
does
Harry
a
and
lot.
T-Man are a pretty worked in team by now,
Yes.
and
it.
T-Man leaving will kind of leave Harry floating in the air
Wait,
because he
T-Man.
needs to do stuff he doesn't
T-Man, are you actually leaving?
do now.
I am undecided as to where I'm going to be next year. Hence why I'm doing it.
Ooh, a little
I know where the two leading contenders are. There's two that there's two options that I kind of have. I'm still open to potentially being swayed.
Yeah, but don't
But-
rage.
Yeah, the January AC offer is still there. If you want to have
No,
a season
no,
where
don't-
listen.
T-Man,
If you
don't do
want to
it.
have a season where you learn more than you will ever learn as a head coach all alone on a team, come for one single season to January.
Don't-
One season contract only.
That
And
actually
after that, I'm gonna promise you, you
crazy.
will make conference finals.
He has
That-
an old man sack.
that actually might be the
Don't
most
listen to him.
disgusting thing I would ever see if T-Man decided to go to January.
Don't
No offense,
listen to
Maxwell.
him.
That's just like
Okay.
that's like me
Okay.
coaching June.
Listen,
That's me
me
coaching
and
Ew.
June.
T-Man,
Yeah.
me and
Ew.
T-Man on a
I-
team together would work so fucking well.
If
With
I go,
Hetfield, Jan 30, and Thunder in the background sitting
What
there.
does Hetfield even do?
Holy-
Is he still a September coach? I don't know.
What? No, Hetfield is in
no,
January.
he has a
don't
September
know.
coaching forever. What?
He's at January since season
No.
4.
I don't
And he'll
even
stay
know.
there for like, I don't know, forever probably. We're like
He's
one of
too
the
lazy
most
to
worked in
leave.
duos ever.
Oh.
I think I know how we can end up the episode. I have a great idea for you, T-Man. You should go to May.
Yeah, no, no,
Oh, yeah.
no, no, no,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no, 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 no,
What the fuck was that? Yeah, no, 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 no.
And that was the Michael Jordan. Yeah, no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
no. I was thinking the same. Also, like the Punisher one. No, 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 no. Please, 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 please.
Dude,
no, 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 no.
That actually, Ball Banter would become so much more funny if that were to ever happen, because it would be the
Oh my-
three of you going at each other. I'd be the odd man out. Oh my goodness.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it may as well just be the May Coaches podcast featuring Pep at that point.
May and Pep.
May and
Yeah, every guy.
May and Pep.
Oh god. Let's see. What else do I have? Some fun. Let's do some fun podcast ideas. I think the four, me, Hassler, Tall, and Romano, the Julys.
Oh, here's an idea. Me on an episode of Coaching Couch. Schmaxel, please.
Yeah,
I've
man,
been wanting
we
to
could
do
make that happen.
for
You'd be a good
over a
guest.
year now.
Imagine me, John, Hasler, and Tall.
I would
Oh,
kill myself. I would kill myself, leave the recording running,
Our
you could do
ears
whatever
would
the fuck you
bleed.
want.
Our ears would hate us.
Yes, it would be fucking terrible. I will.
That-
Here's the thing. I think I'm never gonna get Tall on Coaching Couch because he screams so fucking much, and I can't
He
have
doesn't
that.
have Maxwell. I'm just gonna tell you, he doesn't have the attention span.
He doesn't have the
I
patience.
know.
Yeah.
I
He was
know.
losing it after half an hour.
Why do you think I
waiting.
went for Pep and Alex? This was so chill to record. Like, dude, I told them beforehand, yeah, get some time in there, maybe, I don't know, 3-4 hours, whatever, and
Yeah,
just
just a
make
little
it chill,
time.
calm down, we'll talk, no stress, no nothing, and it was so calm. Even when Pep left and came back, it was so chill. Holy fuck! And I think you can hear it in the episode.
So, Schmaxel, do you want to give them the idea of what you had with you and Romano?
Oh.
I call dibs on first episode. This sounds like so much fun.
The hot
On
seat?
any podcast with Schmaxel and Romano in the same room together is peak.
Yeah,
Just-
yeah. Basically, it's a hot seat, and every week we take another coach onto the hot seat, just flame the living shit out of them.
That's
But it's slowly, like
Oh.
every
Put Paul
week,
in the
it
hot
slowly
seat right now.
spirals. Every week, it slowly spirals into Romano and me getting into arguments and shitting on each other until the hot seat does the moderation, ends the episode and all that, because Romano and I just keep screaming at each other for no reason at all.
That's so peak.
And
Holy
then we
sh-
have one single episode in there at some week where we have Ropes on, and Ropes is just getting glazed, like absolutely glazed.
Hey,
And then
fuck
Romano and I make out aggressively at the end of that episode.
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes,
I pay to
please.
watch.
Yes,
I pay to
absolutely.
watch
Let's go.
That's my
I
pitch.
pay to watch that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Yeah.
that's gonna end the episode here. Schmaxel, thanks for coming. Romano,
Hey,
thanks for all your help
hold on.
that you've
Before
helped me
we
out
end-
with.
before we
What do you
end-
want?
Wait. No
Hey,
one's joined.
John, you a bitch. Genuinely,
Wait,
John, you a bitch.
Whoa.
No.
hold on.
No one
You a
joined.
genuine bitch.
No one joined. We did
I
it.
hate
We
you.
went through an episode without anyone joining.
We finally had an
John, you a
episode
bitch.
Oh
with
my God,
only the
wait.
intended cast.
What's wrong?
Oh my god, we actually did it.
Is this
Well,
the first time?
technically, Tall
Yeah.
canceled last minute, and I had to jump in.
That's
Yes,
Yeah,
no,
but
no,
like,
but we mean no
dumbass.
one joined like during.
I know,
the
I know, I
video.
know. Still, it's but not everything went perfect. Is what I'm saying.
It's ball banter. Nothing.
That'd be so funny if Paul just joined right now.
This podcast would be boring if everything went perfect for an episode. This is not the kind of podcast where things should go perfect.
Well, at least this episode is boring because someone sensible is actually here that knows what he's saying. So, thanks, Pep, for that.
Hey, John, you a bitch. You suck at coaching. Go coach at December. I know they need it. Okay.
Sending him to a dead
No.
sentence.
Nah, that is
Or
not
just
happening.
retire. Just
Not while
retire,
I am
honestly.
still alive
Just
when
retire,
John
honestly,
being
John.
head
John,
coach.
you a
It is-
bitch. Thank you. I'll take my leave now.
Greetings to Ropes.
Enjoy your stuff on Sandra's body pillow. I know you have holes cut in that. Okay.
Yo.
What?
Yo.
Onto there.
Okay.
Greetings to Ropes. Fuck before babe.
Any shout outs you want to make, T-Man?
Go Canada, go. Go Canada.
So
Let's go.
boring. That's so fucking boring.
I'm disappointed as fuck.
That's so yes, I am. That was shit.
Shout out to Chris. All right, here are my shout outs. Shout out to Chris. The womp womp was just, oh man, that was perfect. All right,
Go Canada, go.
Go Canada, go.
Okay, Straxel's not that funny. Come on.
No, but listen, you know what's even better? He's not
Okay,
choking on
actually,
himself like last time.
I do have a real person to shout out.
Okay.
Valerie Maltias. Good shit.
Who?
Is that curling thing?
No, yeah. Greetings.
It's not a curling thing.
Oh well, hello there. Whoever
Hello.
you are.
Shout out. Oh, shit.
Nice to hear your
So
name.
glad-
Very good. Very good. I approve. Very good.
Yeah, shout out my parents.
Yeah, shout out to my girlfriend. She doesn't watch it, but shout out.
Shout out to shout out to the local dumbass. You know who you are.
Yeah, the local dumbass.
Shout out to the cast of my school's musical.
Ah,
Probably
Oh, I
none
got,
of
I
you
got
will
one
see
more.
this.
I got one more.
okay.
Shut up, Marcus.
Yeah.
Shut up,
Yes.
Marcus.
Yeah.
Shut up, Marcus.
That was
Let's
good.
go.
Hey, shout out.
I'm young. Fuck. Yeah, let's go. Part of the cool kids now.
This is a fun episode,
fuck?
guys. I'll be honest. This is.
It was. This
Well,
was a
good.
fun
It's
episode.
good
was a
because
fun
Tall
episode.
wasn't here,
It's not the best yet. But...
Oh my god.
or because I was here. I'll let you pick that. I'm happy with either. I'm happy with either. So
Shout out Chris Drury for being a fucking idiot.
Yeah, thank you, Chris Jury. Thank you.
Shout out June for being shit in general.
Shout out Nikolai Ehlers for leaving because you didn't like flying on planes.
Shout out
Go
Alex
fuck-
Martinez.
Fuck
shout
you,
out Alexander
Apple.
Blessing.
Hey, shout out Brooklyn. Shout out
Shout out Jake Seresna.
shout out Matthew Stafford. Oh my god.
Oh
MVP.
yeah, MVP.
Oh, shout out Matt Van Winkle.
Who?
Matt Stats.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Oh,
literally
Matt.
Yeah, shout
That's
out my stats.
yeah. Shout out.
screaming hooch.
Shout out Liam Greentree. I hope you hate it here in New York.
Yeah, my goat.
Shout
My
out
goat.
Adam Lowry.
Shout out Romano because he's been such
Shout
a good
out
help for me
Aiden
this
Miles
season.
Spellman. Shout out Aiden Miles Spellman.
Shout out Aiden Miles Feldman.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, by the way, I offered him to be on Ball Banter today, and he said no. Like, he had nothing else to do. He said no.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh.
a dick move.
Shout out to the French Frog Thunder. He was supposed to be on, but it's really late for him. I'm sure he's asleep.
Well, it's also late for Schmaxel,
yes,
so
yes.
that's not
Oh,
an excuse.
Schmaxel's like a bat.
Hold on,
Like-
Thunder is awake, I think.
Built like a bat.
I DM'd him like
Come on.
20 times. Like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind then. Why is he on offline online?
it could be just like if you
I
leave
don't
your
know, maybe-
computer on. Like, that's what I do. I just leave
Why
my
would he
computer
leave his computer on overnight though? He's French. He
Rip
might have
his-
slight
Rip his
retardation.
power bell. Rip his wallet. It's over.
How do we? You know what? I know exactly how we'll close out this episode. T-Man, what was that joke you had about the Nessie trade? I think now's a good time to
Yeah,
present
fine.
it.
The joke I had about the Nessie trade
Come on.
He's gonna hang up.
was there was no joke.
Right.
that was how funny it was. Yep.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So, hey, thank y'all for tuning into Ball Banter. All right.
We hope you
Don't tell
enjoyed. You know what?
Yeah.
I have an idea. Comments. Put some of your hot takes in the comments below, and we'll
If
take a look at them next week.
T-Man, if
It's gonna
T-Man
be-
actually opens the comments on time.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
If you want to be on Coaching Couch, let me know.
No,
As
fuck
long as
OG
you're not
Couch.
T-Man.
Why are we letting him know? Wait, what? But yeah, put one in the chat. Put your hot takes. Text us because we know most of you are in the community. DM us some of your hot takes for this season, and we'll probably review them next week because next week's the All-Star break.
That'll
Pat, you
actually
need
be
to be
funny.
in like an advertisement.
DM us takes, yeah, that'd be funny. Also, maybe for Nations Cup, probably, maybe, potentially.
San
I'm not sure.
Marino's
we
gonna
need-
win it all. Who's streaming?
We need Nation Cups.
Why is he streaming?
T-Man, we
We're gonna
really
be some
could not do
content
it.
next week for Nations Cup. That'll be fun.
T-Man, cool, bro. We don't give a fuck, T-Man.
That was the person who I shouted out, who you were like, who the fuck is this?
Oh, yeah, okay. Can you leave, please? Can you leave?
Nice.
So did
No.
you really
Can
not
we
have a
end the
joke?
episode already?
Did you really not have a joke?
I did not know.
Oh.
Oh my god. You're a disgrace.
I planned that out the whole time. I planted the seeds
I thought he was
all
gonna.
week.
Dude, I thought he was
To
gonna
Hey,
do.
to
I
the
thought he was.
people, to the people who are gonna airstrike Levi Stadium tomorrow, thank you so much. Okay, I do not want to
Wait,
watch.
We're not still
a
recording,
Seattle
right?
No, we are.
I do not want to watch a Seattle New England game. Oh my god, the
Oh.
Seahawks. The Seahawks.
Quickly, before he joins.
And
Wait, they're
Drake May.
seeing what?
Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Tall just got off of work, guys. We gotta go.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, it happened. It happened.
Fuck you.
I
Don't
kept it
go
rolling for
fucking-
too long.
There
No!
we fucking are.
We were so close.
Drop Pep.
No. I
Oh
turned my
God.
lights on.
I'm
no.
so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Oh, guys,
No,
You
shut up,
guys
shut up,
thought-
shut up, shut up, shut up. That doesn't count. Shut up, that doesn't count.
It does. It does.
Oh,
it does.
oh my
It counts.
God, bro.
I know it counts.
I totally thought you weren't recording.
I
Fuck.
complete, dude. He said he'd be on at 11:30. I thought I had time.
Oh.
Mm.
Oh, I felt so good getting off this episode. Now I'm just
Dude,
sad.
I thought you were gonna make a joke about like, oh, Pep could run the New York Rangers and he'd still do a better job or something like. Oh, I thought you were actually making a joke and you come back and you'd make the oh.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh.
Hey, fuck Tom.
I wouldn't.
Fuck
If I'd
off.
known you were recording, I wouldn't have come back. Like I have something I need to go do. I would have just gone to do that and then came back and see if anyone's still in BC. Oh,
Maybe next week. Maybe next week.